annual Boston Pops concert and fireworks show on the 4th of July draws 500,000 people to the Charles River Esplanade each year.
One of the great events in the country. But in the wake of the Boston Marathon bombing, security is going to be even tighter than normal this year. Justin Michaels live on the Esplanade this afternoon with information you need to know, and preparations are being made.
Good afternoon, Steve. Good afternoon, Bridget. You know, after that Boston Marathon bombing, everyone knew that this event coming up next week was going to be a little bit different, and it certainly is going to be. You can see the preparations here at the Hatch Shell are well underway for the more than 500,000 people that will be here. Should be a great time, and security is going to be higher. Preparations are more intense, but the organizers say, despite all that, you really shouldn't notice too much of a difference.
Berkeley Street will be one of our main access points on July 4th.
This year marks the 40th Boston Pops Fireworks Spectacular on the Esplanade. Like every year, the celebration starts on the 3rd and ends with the Fireworks Spectacular on the 4th. But this year, things will be different in the wake of the marathon bombings, and you will see some changes.
Not only around security, but performance times, entrance locations, the configuration of our fencing.
The biggest list of things you need to know about if you do plan to attend the 4th of July celebration deals with the types of things you can and can't bring this year. Prohibited items include coolers, backpacks, weapons, glass containers and cans, pre-mixed beverages and grill propane tanks. Things you can bring: tents and canopies with no sides, blankets or tarps, folding and beach chairs, coolers as long as they don't have wheels, personal items in clear plastic bags, and after inspection, women may bring a small purse or a clutch. You're also going to see changes in the security checkpoints. Places you used to be able to go, you won't be able to go this year without going through a checkpoint.
For the first time, the Island Lagoon will actually be a secure area and will require wristbands for entry.
Organizers are also asking people to give extra time when traveling to and from the Esplanade. And they say the best thing you can do is not drive. Take the T or other public transportation.
We will have additional extra transit police coverage, both in high visibility uniforms and in plain clothes, riding the system and in our stations and at our parking facilities.
You can also plan on seeing and not seeing extra cameras watching every move. And there'll be plenty of extra security personnel from the Massachusetts State Police and other police forces there to make sure no one gets out of control. Just a small part of the steps being taken to make sure everyone stays safe as they bring in the 4th of July the way only Boston can. Now, something else the security personnel are reminding you to do is if you see something, say something. And they're giving you a really discreet way to do that through text messaging. Take a look here on your screen. If you see something, you can say something this year by texting Boston 4 to this number, 67238. And they want to know about any suspicious or criminal activity you might see. And the reason they're doing this is because it's an easy way to do it without letting anybody else around you know what you're texting about. They don't want to, scare anybody or do anything that might cause a panic. So texting is the way they'd like you to do that, or you can simply call 911 as well if you see something very serious and need to get this to the authorities. So, Stephen, Bridget, the rule of thumb here is come, have a good time. They don't want to scare anybody away. They want people to come. Just know there's some extra steps you might have to go through. And of course, there's a lot more security information you do need to know in the days leading up to this. We'll have a full list on NECN.com. Back into you.
Justin Michaels live from the Esplanade. Thank you.